What up, folks? I'm Ultrazillatoys, and today I have a review of the SH FIGUARTS Ultraman Rising. What do we call this? The bare bones edition? That's what I've been calling it on socials, on the Ultra Z news. But that's what it is. It's a bare bones edition of the Ultraman Rising figure that's going to be out in Japan in a month. But that one is different because that one comes with Emmy, and I believe it comes with a beam effect. This one just comes with a color timer and some extra hands. And they got this out in time for the Netflix show. It went up for ordering last week at bestbuy.com only. So is it a Best Buy exclusive? I'm not 100% sure, but that's where it went up. And it was scheduled to come out today. And lo and behold, it did. I put in my pre-order for pickup, and I got a notification this morning, and I went to pick it up. So, yeah, and it's much cheaper. It's like $35 compared to like, I think 60 something bucks of the other one. I think the other one, that's what it costs. Maybe it's a little cheaper. But it's more expensive than this. But this you can get in Best Buy right now or online at bestbuy.com. Decent looking box, very, very, very light box. As you can imagine, it's a really skinny figure already. And without that much accessories, it's going to be super light. So without any further ado, let's get to the review. So there's Ultraman Rising out of the package. It's pretty cool, but before we get them, let's check out the accessories. We have two extra pairs of hands. We have the beam hands, or karate chopper hands, as I like to call them. Got a little bit of red in there. They got silver. And then you got these kind of open-ish hands. There's two of them. One of them fell on my desk. Forget that one. But you get a pair of those. And, of course, you get a red color timer, or pink, whatever you want to say. It's pretty cool. Silver around that. I'm not going to, attempt to remove the other one. I rarely ever do, because I hate color timers. They're just meant to get lost on me. It is all it is. But, anywho, there you go. As for the figure itself, I think it's pretty neat. I like it. Again, he doesn't come with anything else, but it comes with himself, and that's enough for me for now. I am going to be getting the other version of it as well, because I want the Emmy figure and stuff. So, but this was cool to start. Why not? Some folks don't need all the extras, and this is awesome. Now, I don't know if this is a North American release thing only. It might be. I haven't heard about it being released anywhere else yet, but hey. That's good for us, I guess. Let's do the articulation. The head is interesting. It's different than other FIGUARTS Ultraman because the head can move all the way out. It's very, very cool. So there's like a hinge joint all the way up in there, seems like. And then, which moves it around and props it up higher. But then you could make that hinge go down, So this, I'm guessing, is more, for flying. So, yeah, it's kind of cool. I like it. It works. It's good. It's different. The neck works pretty good. Big old long neck. Does have butterfly joints, which work decently well, I gotta say. Not bad at all. You got the rotation there. You can go out a little bit. You have a bicep swivel. You have a double jointed elbow, but it's kind of, is it a double? Yeah, it's a double joint, I believe. The upper part of the joint isn't coming out too much, but you can see the way it's done. Should be a double joint, but is it? Actually, it might just be a single joint, because I'm not getting the top part to work. So I'm going to say single joint. It's a single jointed elbow. Hinge at the wrists and a swivel. Then you have the upper body. It's kind of tight. Works pretty good. You got the waist, which doesn't really turn. So there's that. Then you have the hips Doesn't go out that far. It does. Oh, it does drop down. It does drop down a bit. Not a ton. But you do, and it's not helping, but there is a little bit of a drop down. Kicks forward, goes back, swivel at the thigh. Double jointed knee works very, very well. What's weird is they left this kind of gray. So I wonder if that's the same as the regular release, or if they painted that on the regular release. I'll be curious when we get to it. Because the joint in here is not painted either, I gotta say, so, Hinge at the foot, rocks nicely. Then you got the toe hinge, which works really nice too. So, lower half works pretty good. Upper half works pretty good. I would say it's a little bit tight, but I'm glad he's not like a loose figure, because he's already very, very skinny, and a loose figure would not be good. So I was expecting very spindly and stuff, but he's not bad. He's pretty solid. He's light, but he's pretty solid, and that's good. And the articulation, I think, works pretty well. Looks-wise, I think they did pretty good here. Like, is the neck a little long? That's what Ultrazilla Jr. was wondering, that the neck might be a tad long on this figure, because, honestly, I think it's even longer than the initial pick there. See that? That's not that long. I think his neck came out too long. And then again, right now, I think it's raised a little bit. So, yeah. Okay, it's a little bit better now. I just added up. Forget that. Forget I said that. But, I think it's pretty good, because this is a really hard design to translate into a figure. And I think they did pretty good. He still has some nice little musculature. And that is good, because, he was very athletic. Baseball player, and then he transforms into this dude of light. The dude of light. Yes. Yes. I like that. So, but you still got some nice muscles, even in the skinny body, which is excellent. I love the red on this guy. It's so saturated. It's really, really well done. It's cool. I dig it. The silver, for the most part, looks pretty good. I felt like there was a couple of spots where it got a little bit choppy along the edges, maybe, or somewhere around here. Let's zoom in a little bit. A little choppy there, but it's not terrible. You know what I'm saying? It's not terrible. I love it, like his collarbone and his neck muscles. Long neck. It all looks pretty good. The color timer is very neat in blue. Chest looks really good. The back looks really good. Now, he doesn't have, he has a little bit of the, head thing, here, but usually continues onto the back piece, and, they didn't design this one with that, so I'm kind of glad I like it like this. I think it looks real good. It's a nice design for Ultraman. The legs look pretty good. Very skinny again, but very nice. Again, the joint in the knee joint and the ankle joints are in a gray instead of a silver, but I guess that's fine. It's better than paint cracking, I guess, but I don't know. I'm curious if that's going to be how they go with the normal release too. I don't know why, but that stands out to me. It's not terrible, but I'm wondering. You know what I'm saying? The red is painted well on the legs. The feet look cool. Nice, skinny feet. So I dig that. The arms are pretty decent. The fists look real good. Again, you got nice muscle definition. Look at that, a forearm there. Pretty good. Pretty good for a skinny dude, like an alien Bruce Lee, almost. And the head sculpt is very nice. I like it. I like the little light pieces in the middle just kind of look like eyes. And I dig that because it gives it a more friendly look than that the animated movie had, as opposed to one of the live action ones. So I think they did a real good job of translating that. I think it looks really, really nice. The shape of the head is excellent. The ears are good. This is a cool figure. The mouth is good. I like it, Those eyes are just phenomenal to me. Really, really cool. Really, really good. I really like this guy. Proportions, to me, are very, very nice, and you got to understand something about me. Maybe you've gathered this along the way, especially when I like talk about like monster arts and stuff, because that's one of those places we tend to, me and a lot of people disagree. I'm not in it about with like 100% accuracy. I like cool toys. I like cool feeling toys. I like toys that you just like evoke what they're supposed to and not necessarily have to be exact. As long as that toy is awesome, I'm really happy. I really like this guy a lot. I'm like loving the feel here. So this is a really cool figure. I'm really glad because I really couldn't wait to get this. So I jumped on the chance to get this early, without everything. And I'm still going to get it, especially now that I know that the figure itself is real nice. Yeah, let's upgrade and get even more stuff with him. Sure, why not? Because it's really, really cool. It's a good figure. I like how it feels a lot. Whether or not it's like 100% accurate, it doesn't bother me because I think it's pretty accurate. Again, very, very hard to translate this particular design into a figure and not make it a complete mess. But I think Tamashii has done it. I think Tamashii has done it well. And for your size comparison, here is Ultraman Rising with some other Ultraman figures you might have in your collection, including the Mafex, and he's pretty tall. He's as tall as the Mafex. And the Mezco, and then we have the other Ultraman Rising figure we've got so far, the Sovi series, and I like the SHF way more than this figure. This is cute. This is pretty awesome. And we got Blazar there, and Kong and Godzilla, because why not? And my final thoughts, this is an awesome figure. I love it. Really, really do. It is so cool. I don't know. It's good. I mean, I loved the movie. Spoiler, I loved the movie. I thought it was awesome. And this figure really does it for me as far as great representation of it. And it was cool and interesting that they decided to do a bare bones edition. I hope a lot of folks take advantage of this. $35 for this figure is pretty good. I like it. It feels really nice in hand. He's not loose at all. It's really cool. Definitely check out your Best Buys, whether you do it online and order it for delivery or for pickup at your local Best Buy, or just go to your Best Buy, they might have it. You know what I'm saying? I suggest you do it so, because this is very cool. I don't know how limited this particular run is, or if it's going to be widespread. I feel like it might be a little bit limited, only because it's only at Best Buy, and the regular edition is, coming out in like a month. So I feel like they wouldn't shoot themselves in the foot too much. Like, get enough out there to give folks a taste, and then like if there's a good word of mouth, like I'm giving it right now, and that's from the bottom of my heart, this is a really good figure. I think more folks will go looking for it, and if it's not there, they'll probably wait and get the more expensive edition. I don't know what the thinking is, but whatever it is, try to get it right now if you don't care to get Emmy and extras, because this is well worth it just on its own. And there you go, guys. That's my review. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts down below. And if you're new to the channel, why don't you go ahead and sub yourself for daily content, and let me help you diversify your collection with, obviously, some Ultraman figures. Till next time, peace out, peeps.